We're here now with Wanda and Bernie Saunders. They are the wife and brother of the late and beloved sports broadcaster and a dear friend of mine, John Saunders, who passed away last August from natural causes. Now, John, he was a dear friend, and for so many, he was just that, and a mentor. In a moment, we're going to talk about his new book that he is calling Playing Hurt. But first, a look at the wonderful man, John Saunders. He was quite simply one of the best.
Congratulations to the national champion Texas Longhorns.
John Saunders, the legendary ESPN sportscaster, hosting and covering everything from college football to basketball to hockey for nearly 3 decades.
I'm John Saunders, and here today
his infectious laugh.
Tuesday night baseball.
Gone too soon when John passed away last August at the age of 61.
Our generous and talented and beloved colleague John Saunders has died.
But his legacy lives on through his family, and now in the memoir John finished just before his death, Playing Hurt, My Journey from Despair to Hope. John reveals the lifelong battle with depression he kept hidden in hopes that sharing his story would let others know you are not alone. And I know that we will never be alone. Our dear friend, an inspiration, always in our hearts. And though this is going to be a difficult but very meaningful conversation, would you please show your appreciation for Wanda and Bernie Saunders for being here? Hello. How are you both doing today?
Very well. I think it's take one day at a time, and that's the best that you can do.
Yeah.
Same thing. I believe in happy mourning, and he had a great life, and we're just trying to celebrate his great 61 years.
Yes, he had a great 61 years, and you learn so much in reading about his book and the love of his life right here, how he adored his big brother, his little brother as well, and Jenna and Aaliyah, the light of his life, the two daughters. How are they doing?
They're doing very well. They're doing very well. Everybody's working, and we're just pushing along. You know,
what you have to do, because I know in a couple of days it'll be 1 year since we lost him.
Yes, it will.
I read it from cover to cover, and I knew John for a long time, and did not realize the challenges that he was facing. And we had talked about the book before he passed. He had told me about it. Was it a relief to him that he was going to get this side about this very deep, dark depression, or was he anxious about it? Was he nervous about people knowing his story?
I think he's really excited about it. You know, people like you say make your mess your mess, and basically he's trying to do that. He basically went to a program at the White House, and it was basically on depression and mental health, and he came back and he said he felt like a phony because he dealt with this for so long, and he wanted to come out and help other people. And
what was his hope in helping other people and with the book, Wanda?
Helping to let you know that you can get past this, and that there is a silver lining, and that you can get help, and it's possible to move forward. And he was.
Yes, he was, and people need to realize that.
Yes.
And that's why when the untimely death of natural causes, it stunned us all. Opening the book and reading the book, and he talks about Tappan Zee Bridge and how he thought about taking his own life, and he didn't. So Bernie, I ask you, if somebody is feeling that way at this moment watching us, what would John say to that person? What do you say to that person?
The message is very clear. John was best friends with Jimmy Valvano.
Jimmy V.
Part of the V Foundation. And Jimmy's message was, don't ever give up. And so with depression, it's one step at a time, one day at a time, one step forward and keep hanging in there. And that's what John did. He fought every day. The title is Playing Hurt, and that's what he did. He fought every day, but he felt hurt every day.
And he talks glowingly throughout the book about both of you, and that your good intentions and saying,
cheerleader.
Yeah, cheerleader.
Yes.
And there are a lot of people who are going through depression. They said that you think you're doing as a family member, you think you're doing the right thing.
Yes.
So what do you say?
Wake up in the morning and be happy, and that we learned as we went through this with him that doesn't always work for everybody. You have to let the person figure it out, and you also along with having a good doctor and having medication, then you figure out how you do this. But it's natural for your family member to want to,
Sure.
you know, like he would call it, be a cheerleader.
Yeah. He said you were the most beautiful woman he ever met. That was so very true. Wanda, Bernie, thank you. My love to you and to the family.
You.
And he lives on with so many young people. He was a great mentor.
Yes.
To me as well, and a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, folks. Love you. Thank you, guys. Playing Hurt is out right now.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.